Which if you were watching Fox 5 earlier this afternoon, you saw that press conference, that massive home explosion last night in Arlington, happening at about 8:25 p.m. Police had already been on scene. Flares fired from that home, and the footage shows you just how impressive that fireball was. A huge blast that was felt really not just in that neighborhood, but across the region, even across the Potomac. A press conference just wrapping up. Our Stephanie Ramirez live with us now with the latest. Steph, we finally confirmed the idea of that suspect.
Well, police are telling us that all signs point to the man who is listed as the homeowner. This is 56-year-old James Yoo, as the person likely suspected to be responsible for this home explosion. They said human remains were found inside the home, but now an autopsy has to be done to confirm that is in fact him. When they say all signs, though, they did speak to the FBI having knowledge of this person. Going into the details, though, guys, I mean, you've seen the video that has now reached all across the country. It was around 4:45 yesterday afternoon when police responded to the end of North Burlington Avenue by Bluemont Junction Trail for a neighbor firing over 30 flares. Police obtained a warrant. They're trying to get in. We know, or we're told, the shots were fired as they're trying to make entry. Officers still, though, trying to get this person to get out. And then at 8:25, the explosion happens. The fire department now fighting flames that they're able to get under control maybe about 2 hours later. But this is 5 hours of this barricade. Fire department officials, police telling us it is going to take a while for this investigation. We do not know the cause of that explosion, but again, they do believe the person responsible is the homeowner, 56-year-old James Yoo. Marina?
Yeah, I mean, this was incredible, Joe, because so many people felt the shock, but they weren't sure what had happened.
Would you know what had happened if you felt that in your neighborhood? Nobody expects this to happen. And, you know, people around the country are like, what is this? I saw this on someone else's IG from Houston. Like immediately after it was reported here. So it's a huge, big old deal. Nobody expected this to happen. My question is, are there any other injuries in the neighborhood? Did anyone else get hurt? Are people okay? What about the neighbors and the neighborhood? Are they recovering? What's going on?
So let me try to answer those questions for you. So we know that there were a few police officers that suffered minor injuries, but they are expected to be okay. With regards to the neighbors, there were evacuations. The fire department telling us that they both evacuated neighbors and shut off the gas before this explosion happened. But we kept asking questions on at what point did they learn of his history? Was there any indication that this was intentional? The fire department telling us that they do not have the answers to that at this time. Part of the investigation, but we are being told by police that what originally called them to the scene was the report of those flares. They did not get anything prior to that would have brought them to that location today. Guys?
Yeah, Steph, clearly the investigation continues, as we heard there from all those officials. Moving forward, what now, what? Because it doesn't seem like there's a timeline as to what's coming up next.
Sure, and it impacts the whole neighborhood. It's not just that one home there. You talk about the neighbors. We know that 10 homes were impacted by this. And speaking to those neighbors, they had to stay in hotels last night. So trying to figure out when they can get back to their homes and pick up their pieces again, and also assess if there's any damage to their homes as well. We also have the ATF on scene here, the FBI continuing the investigation. And the real question here, what caused that explosion? That is also part of the investigation that needs to be answered. And we are still waiting for that autopsy. That could also take several days as well. So no immediate answers on that front, but still very important what's going on here. We'll continue to bring you the very latest, guys, throughout these shows.
All right, Stephanie Ramirez us there with a recap. Just incredible to see how many people
phenomenal to see. Like, are you serious? This is happening in our community?
Yeah, and to the FBI's point, they said in that press conference, they had no prior knowledge of this man. It wasn't like they were investigating. Oftentimes when things like this happen, they have tabs on someone like this, and they know, but this man just seemed to come out of nowhere. Of course, the neighbors we spoke with last night did say he was an interesting person, remained cooped up in the house, never came outside. They hadn't seen him, but based on what even police are confirming, his social media posts, they believe that clearly he had an agenda, and a lot of this started with those flares at 4:45.
Always checking with the neighbors.
All right.